afternoon, UHS. On today's episode, we'll be going over the Mary Poppins musical.
Connor Watson and I will interview Coach Simmons and Nick Ziegler.
And Caitlin Rydell will be going over the new standardized grading.
And to end off our show, we're going to have a little minute with Mike Wachter.
So stay tuned. Hello, UHS, and welcome to Wildcat Broadcasting. I'm Bryn Meacham. The UHS Drama Department is gearing up for their spring production, Mary Poppins. Actors have been chosen, sets have been designed, and there are many surprises in store. Here's what happened when I sat down with their director and two of their lead roles. So this is a huge undertaking, what with musicals and the dancers and the chorus and all that. So how do you plan on managing all of those people?
Well, considering we're going to have probably close to 100 people between the cast, the crew, and the pit, I believe that it's a huge undertaking with lots of scheduling.
So why did you choose this production?
Well, first of all, it's my last musical that I'll be doing here at Union High, and also it creates an opportunity for kids that a lot of high school kids don't get, which is the opportunity to fly. And even if they aren't flying, they still get the experience of the chaos and the craziness of it all, as well as how the audience reacts to it that opening night when that first fly section happens. You know, how the audience is going to just ooh and ah, I hope.
How's the audition process?
So we learn a song before, and we have to have it ready for the audition. And then during the audition, we learn a dance that we have to perform right away. And then we also read from the script.
Okay, so you have to know how to do it all.
Yes.
Was that really nerve-wracking?
Yeah. Yeah, because there were other people watching you too, seeing how you do everything.
Okay. Now, why did you guys decide to audition?
Peer pressure.
Peer pressure.
Just like drugs.
I wanted to be a part of this because I love the movie and
Okay.
I love this.
But the play's a little bit different than
Right.
the movie, right?
True.
I've never seen either of them, so.
Oh, maybe you should watch them before.
Yeah.
Okay, how do you feel knowing that your role is secured?
It's almost scarier because it's like now you have to live up to what
Okay.
you got.
All right, what are you guys most excited for with this play?
Flying.
Yeah.
Flying.
Like the performance.
Now,
flying.
you get to learn an upside-down dance, right?
Yeah, that's, I guess, exciting, but it's also kind of scary because I have to be doing a lot of flips, and like from what Mrs. K said, from the words from the St. Louis flight crew, it's a high-risk act. So we're going to see how that goes. I wish I could
How many
watch
days
it.
do you get to learn that once the fly crew gets here?
It's in a week, I think.
I think it's like 3 days.
3 days.
He shows up and he puts all the stuff in, and then he teaches us, and he teaches the people holding us, and then he basically leaves.
All right.
Yeah.
And what would you guys say to anyone considering coming to see this play?
To watch it.
It's gonna be
Watch it.
awesome.
Watch it.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, guys.
Hey, I'm Anthony LeCarry, and I'm here with Coach Simmons. I just got a few questions for him. All right, Coach, how well has the team been working together this season?
They've been working really well. They've been playing hard. We've gotten along well. Every game we've gotten better and better. We're starting to kind of hit our stride early in the season.
All right, what goals do you set for them each game?
We really want to push the ball and score a lot of points. And we get a lot of pace going, so I think the kids are enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. It's fun to watch. It's fun to play and to play.
All right. And what's kind of been the motto for the team this year? Like the theme that you keep on?
This year's been just compete as one. We just no matter who we're playing or who's in the game at that certain time, we want to compete and do it as one unit. We want everybody to play their role and do that to the best of their ability. And that's kind of been our motto, just compete at all times.
All right. And what are you proud about most about the team this season?
I think just their perseverance, their willingness to stick with it, even whenever we're losing some games at first. We had a lot of work to do. They stuck with it. They worked hard. You never saw any quit in them. They never saw any finger pointing. They stuck with it and stuck together. So I think probably more than anything, that's what it was about.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, thank you very much.
All right. And now back to the studio.
Connor Watson here with Nick Ziegler. What expectations do you have for yourself every game?
My expectations are to play to the best of my abilities, do whatever it takes to get a win.
And how competitive are you and your teammates with each other in practice?
We're very competitive depending on what type of day it is.
Do you feel that this helps you in taking better games?
Definitely.
And how do you stay focused throughout the season?
Well, I love watching it and playing it and being a part of it, so for me it's just easy to focus.
Thank you.
So very soon UHS is adopting a new grading policy that will take effect almost immediately. It was suggested to the staff and faculty by Rick Wormelli, who's an expert on grading and assessments during teacher development. So the main portion of this policy will be the test retakes. Students are now able to retake any test at any time before the end of the quarter, provided that they fill out a form beforehand and show what they've done to improve their skills before they retake the test. Another portion that won't be implemented school-wide, but will be an option for teachers, is grading with a 4-point scale and basing most of the students' grade off of tests and quizzes rather than classwork and homework. Of course, certain large projects will still be for grade and part of our academic structure, but the policy's main point is to improve the way a student's learning is evaluated. The change is in an effort to improve what a grade means to a student and making grades a way to communicate between teachers and students and tell the students what they're really learning and what they need to improve their learning on.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to A Minute with Mike Walker. And I'm going to give you 5 ways to try and pay attention better in class. Step 1, try not to slouch in class. Stare at your teacher, focus on everything they say, and repeat everything they say to yourself. Relate the topic to things that you like. This isn't nap time. Don't sleep. You have just experienced A Minute with Mike.